as the usefulness because it's slowly got into our regular coursework.
Yes, sir.
The teacher who teaches business environment uses this information. All our research scholars they use. And only thing is, it is not very structured information like our CMI. But in all annual reports, students have to sit down and prepare their own worksheet, and they have to pick up each point and they have to work out. That is the only difficulty that they are expressing.
I could also suggest that.
Sir, you joined. Thank you, sir. Welcome. My colleague, Dr. Charumati, also wants to interact with you. She's just on the other side because
yes, sir.
She looks after this the startups and MSME and incubation, these type of things. Maybe we are very happy. This is an occasion for us to interact and get to know something, at least some sources of information that you can help us. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
Dr. Chandrasekhar, I would also suggest that in addition to this IBI, to do project work, you have access to this JGate database.
Okay, sir.
That has been with you for several years now through the UGC Infonet.
Okay,
sir. It's a consortia offering.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So there are a lot of management, research articles that people can use.
We are more interested in business news items relating to bank frauds because we are doing one research on forensic accounting. Another topic we are pursuing is startup evaluation system. So we need to have all the business news relating to these topics.
Okay.
That can be available because now they are collecting from different multiple sources. Not comparable also, but any database which could contain these data will be very helpful for us.
Yeah, pertaining to the Indian
scenario, especially this bank frauds, forensic accounting related research we are doing. Again, one more topic we are trying is startup. So startup data, no databases are having this data.
Did you try this IBI? I mean, did you attempt to look
no, sir, no data. No, I didn't try, but that's why I'm interested to attend this session.
Okay.
Whether I could get any insights into this.
One thing I would like to add here, Professor Charumati and Chandrasekhar Rao sir, informatics is also interested in creating the WhatsApp group of the students and faculty for IBI database. So if the students, if they are planning to do any project work or like any of the other research work, the leading informatics team will be on their help through the WhatsApp chatting or any queries attending. And
it will be very helpful, sir, because all the sources we can share and
we can. Yeah, we could initiate this immediately after this program is done. Somebody can just take the lead and create a group, and it has worked quite well with many of the research institutes and all that. People are regularly in touch. They keep writing and then they keep sharing. So it's a good way to enrich in your knowledge. How are you, Dr. Ramaya? We met several years ago, I think.
Yes, sir, actually, fine, everything fine. I don't know.
Decade. I think 10 years ago.
10 years back, I was here only. Maybe for a conference you came?
I came for...
2012, we have organized one international conference. You might have come for that, I think.
I don't remember. There was some event when that first vice chancellor, not the first vice chancellor, the gentleman who came from Kashmir University.
Yeah, Professor Tareen, when he was there in 2012.
Yes, Professor Tareen.
We have done actually international conference.
There was a conference at that time.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
It was during Caliber
Caliber.
Sir was the in charge of the publication and all. Yes.
I see.
So I am here only from 2010 onwards. Before I was not here.
You were in the Department of Library Science, I think, right?
Yeah, Department of Library. 2010 I joined.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Now I am actually from the DRDO product.
Which product?
DRDO.
DRTC. Oh, Bangalore, DRTC.
No, DRTC. DRDO.
DRDO, Defense Research. I see. Which lab? Which defense lab?
DECIDOC.
DECIDOC. Okay.
Yes.
DECIDOC. I see you're from DECIDOC. Yes. They have a lot of publications that I think they're still bringing all of them out.
Yes. They are still on up to. They are all actually Scopus indexed.
They're all Scopus indexed. Yes.
All are Scopus indexed. We have Defense Science Journal, DECIDOC Journal of Library Information Technology. Like that, there are several actually.
Several journals are there. Yes.
They're all Scopus indexed, and many are already entered into Web of Science also. Yes. So, I think, shall we start?
Sir, there is some small technical problem because many of them were trying through WebEx. Now only we are sharing this Zoom link.
We'll wait for a couple of minutes, no problem.
Because this is a last minute change.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Many of our students trying through the WebEx, sir. That is why.
Yes. So my HOD just now started sending the Zoom link to our because especially final year students have to go for a project work, sir, now, and for them. This is the only readily available source of information, and for them badly need of it. All MBA students, generally 2 months of coursework will be there. Thereafter, they have to do a project work, literally attending companies and all that. But this year, we are encouraging them to do based upon the secondary data. So for them, this is very essential. At least even the guides, at least they have to pick up what is available here. So thereby we can direct them what type of information is available here, what else they can do. Because many of us also new to this database, although this is there, our scholars are telling that this is available. But we have dominated by CMIE and Bloomberg. So most of us will come to this informatics only when once we fail to continue the subscription to them. So because of that, this informatics availability is known to only few scholars, and some of our teachers also, they are not very clear about that. Now, when we are looking at, of course, our requirement is different. Our requirement is a little more broader, but at least some alternative source of information is available. That is what we are looking at, because now it is a COVID time, and continuing the subscriptions for many things also under block now. So we will be very happy with this informatics. Definitely this year you can see, sir, our university is known for best utilization of all databases. Last year CMIE shows that we are the highest number of downloads, 35,000 downloads. Our students have done it within 3 months time, and they have been telling that this is the campus where the wide use of the databases. Bloomberg champion has emerged from our campus last 2-3 years. There have been a championship exam. They have been from our students. Unless they use it, unless they get into the Bloomberg's entire portal, entire database, they will not be that easy to clear that exam. Usually at least 30-40 students will be cracking this Bloomberg's exam. And most of our teachers, they have incorporated most of the data information into the coursework, especially the teachers who teach business strategy, business environment. They invariably take a lot of real-time data into this. Just 2 days back, our HOD has also conducted an examination live when the budget is on the progress, live stock and forex trading lab. So the examinations also we conduct, especially when the events happen. So thereby student has to then and there they have to make a decision on how to go about. So that is how we are tuning ourselves to the market requirements, and of course the databases like yours and your information, your webinar will be definitely of good use for our faculty, especially research scholars. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Actually, fortunately, this year also the system will be going to renew, no problem.
Okay, sir.
So, see, if people are using actually for the best utilization, any amount is spent, that's not at all a problem. But actually, we get some databases where no use, and then it will be very sad. Actually, that's the problem. So we want all the HODs and deans actually they should put to maximum use. That's the only thing our request. Whatever required from our side, the training or actually even any kind of hands-on, everything we'll be able to provide. That's not a problem. Because since I am both the sides, I am more concerned about utilization part.
Definitely, sir. We assure you.
Yes.
Because rather our students are so literally, I have to tell you, they're hungry of classes, hungry of data, hungry of information, hungry of lesson like e-materials. So when we are reached the rock bottom, now the requirement is such that the demand is also so much. Definitely this year, I think there will not be any underutilization of any of the databases that you are going to subscribe, sir.
No, we are openly telling even the off-campus access we are providing, everything, whatever they need,
Yes,
not
yes.
at all a problem.
Yes.
Here the issues were there. Each the subscriber database, if at all they want access from outside also we are providing.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
They should use it, and actually at the same time also the publication is possible. We are able to push it up, and then to next we'll be able to increase ranking or and we'll have good time, of course. So the small universities rankings are going up and we are behind. That is very tragic part, of course. And though we have, and people are submitting, not cooperating, because of all these things these kind of things are happening. But at least we'll see, of course. We are analyzing actually going through both Scopus and Web of Science. Which school is doing what and actually what is their potential will be able to come out. Maybe in another week, 10 days will come out of that.
Very good, sir. Thank you.
It will be helpful actually. It will be helpful where we have to put a little bit more pressure and where we can actually help them and then how we can actually support them.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Dr. Ramaya, your usage of JGate is also very consistent. If you look at the trend over the last several years, Central University of Pondicherry has shown, it's consistent right through the year. So that's a good indicator of, the return on investment. And
particularly the scholars and faculty, they are using extensively, no problem. But we are cultivating the culture among the PG students also. So that actually from the PG stage onwards, if they start using the databases, when they go to the research level, actually their maturity will be much better off. And they will be able to do more quality work, of course. So that is the reason we are pushing actually. SAR is the most dynamic and he is the one who is pushing all the PG students to come and participate. Now today the webinar is exclusively for their school and they are trying actually all the students to participate so that they will get the best benefit out of this database.
I know whether it was made with PT and the free students to get it.
So do you also have access to CMIE now?
Not right now, sir. It is currently yet to subscribe. Bloomberg also yet to subscribe. We have negotiated.
Bloomberg is expensive, yes.
Very expensive, but we have some internal resource of we mobilize from the students' fees about 24 to 30 lakhs every year.
I see.
We self-finance this too because the students should not go out without the knowledge on these two because these are this is areas where they have to experiment. So roughly about 24 to 30 lakhs we mobilize in the form of fee structure itself. Computer lab fund we charge. And that is how we are subscribing without waiting for any other source. But because of this pandemic and students are not in the campus, because both these things are not available for remote access, they have to come to the campus.
It's all IP authenticated.
Therefore, this year we are not able to continue, but we have negotiated and kept ready. Only thing is campus is to open. But now CMI is coming out with an alternative that we will give some remote access facility for certain modules, not all of them, because especially corporate data, most of the research scholars are using, almost 120 PhD scholars of our school are using corporate data.
I see.
Bloomberg is extensively used in our PG program itself. So Bloomberg is able to give some trial version remote access for 5 faculty members for a month or so. That is successful. Maybe they have to come out with a commercial model. Up to now, they don't have that commercial model of remote access itself. Now they are experimenting through our university because we are one of the best users. In South India, sir, we don't have any other alternative source of information. Next to us, Bloomberg is subscribed by only IIM Bangalore. Therefore, CMIE and Bloomberg are available in South India only here. So both Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, all depend on us because ours is little open university, open access. The students from other campuses also, they come and use it here.
Or they can take permission from you and you allow them to
use it. Yes, we allow it. Because the teachers who come because we have a training center for teachers. Every month we train about 60 teachers. HRDC, Human Resource Development Center is there. And one of our management professor only looks after there until recently. And most of the time when they come here, he puts them into lots of this database-based projects. They will be working on them. So that is how.
It's like a QIP program, is it?
A QIP program, and they're all exposed to this databases. So once they go back, at least they will try to subscribe or they can train the students. And we have now today, right now, when we look at most of our subjects, 3 credits worth of theory classes we do. 2 credits worth of 2 hours, 2 units will be taking them to lab. Most of them, they have to sit in the lab and they have to use the databases, they have to work on. Okay. Maybe even a simple paper, accounting like paper, 2 units will be, they have to work on software. It is business environment, 2 units, they have to sit in the lab and they have to access the information like yours, some industry overview or economic overview. They have to take the data, live data, they have to write their assignments.
Yes, sir. We are giving mini project also, sir.
Yes. That is our Dr. Sudalmuthu, sir, HOD Banking Technology and Financial Technology. He is having 2 technology MBA programs which are not anywhere in the country. They are unique programs in South India because we are closer to the IT hubs, Bangalore and Chennai. We are exclusively designing a exclusive product. Technology guys, we take mostly BTech IT computer science students and we put them with the banking finance knowledge, and we'll put back them into the banking verticals of the IT companies. Most of our students end up as consultants and strategy groups. They will be working, and that is how these 2 programs are.
Yes, sir. I hope this product will be more useful to our students, sir.
Yes,
we will explore that possibilities of effective usage of the new products, sir. We'll do that.
But right now also I am thankful to Dr. Ramaya sir because that is the only alternative available. I don't have anything else now. On my plate, nothing else is there except informatics. So that is the database that everybody is. Most of the people who joined are mostly teachers. They're all looking for what is available here, how these keywords can be used, how to access the information for the benefit of the project students. Because another month or 2, the students. Almost 400 students have to start taking the project work. So that is.
Sir, actually now because we have this problem about coming to the campus and using it, people can actually, students, faculty, they can use it from home because the concept of full text is not there. So now if you sit in the house, instead of using, I believe you also have remote access, but I will share with you your password. You can sit at home and you can start going through the entire thing. Unlike JGate, where you need to have access through IP, which means you must be in the campus. From your house, you can read only the abstract.
Sir. That's good. That's good.
At least abstract gives an idea. Then we can we can activate, we can access the university library, or we can visit the campus, and the students can, because some scholars are in physical form, they are presently attending here. Because we have not opened the entire campus, those who are in final stage of submission, they are alone allowed. We have made them to come, because although there are precautions we are taking up, because they cannot do it, the dissertation, final computation, they cannot do it by sitting at home. They require a lot of access to advanced computing. That is possible only here. We have SPSS, eViews, this type of software they cannot buy. We have licensed versions here. So they're all part of them here.
So you have access to access campus-wide?
Campus-wide access is not there, sir. These are all, they have to come here and they have to work. Campus-wide access is there. But
it's there, is it?
not for Bloomberg, sir. CMIU we have. That too, 100.
And SPSS also you have?
No, only in few labs we have. Few labs. It is
mathematics, statistics, School of Mathematics, Statistics, they are having their own.
Yes. So recently only MATLAB also we are just subscribed, but that is also university is able to give us only one system. That is how.
Shall we start, Ramesh, sir?
Yeah, please. I think it is about 50, sir. I think we can start it.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Students joining now, sir. There are many number of students joining now. We'll start.
At least we'll start introducing, then by then it takes another 5-10 minutes, by then other people also will there.
Yes, sir. Because if teachers are able to understand, then we will be able to communicate and train the students well. Thank you.
Sir, good afternoon to all the participants, and particularly this particular database is related to School of Management. And I would like to actually welcome all the faculty members, heads of department, and particularly Professor Chandrasekhar Rao, the Dean of School of Media, the School of Management, and who are the prime users of this database. And the library is doing for the past almost 5 months this webinar, and this is probably 17th or 18th webinar in this series. And this is actually a specific interest, because when we looked into the databases, the utilization was, because of pandemic situation, it was a bit low. Then we thought of activating by doing this, and this is really effectively working now. And then actually we actually started continuously running these programs. First, actually, I would like to thank actually the Honorable Vice Chancellor, who actually guided us and who actually advised in starting this. And then because of which actually this initiative is taking place. And then the Professor Rajiv Jain, who is the Culture Director, Culture and Cultural Relations, who is also looking after the library. He is also actually good supporter of this program, because of which these things are going very smoothly. And then I would like to thank actually the Dean, Professor Chandrasekhar Rao, who is actually behind this. Because he is one of the most IT savvy on campus, I can tell, of course, because there are so many. He is the first to start actually smart classrooms. He is the first to start many things, not only that. And he took a lot of initiatives. Earlier, actually, Bloomberg database was with library, and he said we want actually the database to be moved to the school. We made it. Gave the terminal. It is just because of his own initiative. And if people take initiative, we are definitely provide anything actually whatever is required. And actually, I would like to thank him actually to using extensively and also supporting and helping the students to use, of course. So I would like to actually welcome the today's presenter is Sri Ravi Shankar, who is associated with informatics for a long time. And basically, I would like to introduce him. Then I'll request Professor Chandrasekhar to give actually the brief about the database. Mr. Sri Ravi Shankar is basically an electronics engineer, and his profile is very high. He basically is a technical person, and he is having a background of aerospace engineering, graduated from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. And after actually completing his graduation education, he joined at the Department of Atomic Energy under the Power Project Division, and he was primarily responsible in installing and testing commissioning of distributed digital control systems. And he was using this SCADA and PLC systems in the atomic power plant. And he had he spent about 12 years with the Department of Atomic Energy. Then he joined the French oil field service company, which is based in Germany, and he was there for another 4 years. And then he moved to the other research labs of physics, which is again in Germany, and he was there about 2 years. And then he moved back to India. And he is now presently working with Informatics Global, and he is actually, his main interest is actually training and managing the company's large base of consortia clients across the country. And I would like to thank Ravi Shankar actually taking time and actually coming to Pandi, and Pandi means of course virtually, conducting these webinars to help our students and faculty members of School of Management. I would like to actually, at this stage, I would like to request Chandrasekhar Rao sir to introduce actually about the webinar, so that actually we will move on to the actual. Sir, please give your introduction about the database, sir, so that at least the presenter will give the presentation. Briefly, you tell about this particular package, sir. Introduction of the package, this one database.
By Ravi Shankar sir or myself?
You, sir. You.
Yeah. Just what I am able to collect, because I am not extensive user of it. I have just got only once. At the outset, let me thank Sri Ravi Shankar sir from Informatics for organizing this webinar for the benefit of my colleagues. I am able to see my immediate senior HOD, Department of Management Studies, Dr. Charumati, my colleague Dr. Sudalamuthu, Head Department of Banking Technology, and I am able to find other HODs of our School of Management, Dr. Bhanumati, Dr. Amaresh Samantrai, and Dr. Lazar, and my students who are final year students who are planning to do their project work shortly. They are also looking at what is in store with this through this webinar, and I am very happy to thank my directors, both the directors. So maybe they will be joining, Dr. Balakrishna sir, Director of Studies, and Dr. Rajiv Jain, Director of Culture, who are behind the scene in organizing this webinar. I'm very happy, sir. I have to tell you, as a management teacher and as well as presently the Dean of the School of Management, we know the requirements of our students and scholars with about roughly about 1,000 and odd MBA students in the campus. We offer 8 different MBA programs on the campus. All are their full-time programs, and of course distance education also offers another 5 to 6 distance education MBA programs. And MBA is a flagship program for the whole campus. The campus of about 7,000 to 8,000 students. Out of that, roughly about 2,000 students they are in the School of Management. And further, the large chunk of research is in all social sciences, humanities, comes from the School of Management. And some of our teachers are having very spirited projects, strides, and different projects which are runs to a few crores of rupees of funded projects. And we also associate with a lot of consultancy works and executive development programs. Some of our programs are very well received programs. We have small tie-up with the industry associations like CII and MMA, Madras Management Association. We have a tie-up with the third-party certificating organizations like the CA organization, ACS organization, and slowly we are moving more towards the market requirements. We want, although it is a central organization, Government of India organization, we get students from very below social class, but we train them in such a way that they will be suited to with all the fire in their belly, they get to the industry, they do wonders in the industry. That is the feedback that we get. They almost give equal fight with the IIM students, IIT students. That is how we are able to see our product standing in the market. Sir, when it comes back to the Informatica, sir, from the information that I'm able to see from the, you have been getting, you have been providing us lots of, very specifically I have to tell as a management teacher, first thing is the annual reports of the companies. Some of them are processed and some of them as it is, whatever way that their companies are providing. So full access to annual report is a blessing in disguise for our teachers, because I can make all my students in the classroom to step into the shoes of a CFO of a company and open the annual report and read it and understand how big is this company is, how well the company is performing. That way, I can make a student today a CFO of Infosys, a CFO of a TCS, because the full annual report is in his hand. He can read it between the lines, he can understand, and he can give, analyze it, and he can explain himself that how big his company is, how prospective that company is doing, how last 3 quarters or 4 quarters performance. That is one use that immediately I'm able to see, because the availability of annual reports in no other database is available. The access to this, the full annual report is one big thing. Another thing is the strategy, especially the teachers of strategy. They can look at your database where you have given so vividly about the entire company story. The companies, most of the databases, they will not provide even production data, but your data shows that production details are available, and the company's legal cases are available, company's strategic decisions are available. That becomes a big reading material, big course material for our students, because when a strategy teacher wants to bring out lots of case studies in the classroom, this is the database which is providing, because these are all some unique features what I am able to find. And further, a lot of keyword searches are available across different newspapers, magazines, business newspapers, business channels, business media. That gives immediate access for us where is all this discussion is going on. Immediately, we can make our students to, while they are in the classroom, while they are in the group discussion, they can access your data, pick up the lots of points for, because in a way 80% of our classroom teaching is on discussion based, because the business is not no more from the history of the books, what is being given in the management books, because we always refer the books are post-mortem records of yesteryear businesses. So that may not be helpful to our students. That gives only background, but the students read on their own. But we create environment in such a way, with all the live information, they have to articulate, they have to download, they have to understand, they have to cut across opinions, and they have to sometimes they have to even cross opinions they have to take, and they have to give their opinion. That is how I look at your database. Is readily available, readily useful for most of our strategy teachers, and especially when a teacher like we have a teacher who is very fond of teaching legal aspects of business in our department, Dr. Ghafoor, who is a former banker. And we have in every department, we have on all the 8 departments, we have teachers who have to teach legal aspects. Your database, which gives about the case information about the company and the cases pending, contingent liability associated, that is another important thing that we look at, that your database alone is having that. Otherwise, I have to get into some other databases, and corporate laws is not very corporate law related information is not that easily available. Even if I get into the law-based websites, mostly criminal and civil and constitutional, but corporate law, SEBI laws, SEBI-related issues, and the company takeovers, mergers, and those related cases, pending cases, how the company is going about, what is the issue behind it, that is available through your website. That is how I started looking at your database as having lots of unique features. Maybe, as I say, I have not made extensive use of it, but I work on the very specific domains like security markets, forex markets, commodity markets, So therefore, the series of time series data I am not able to get, but I get lots of the current information, current news, and the changes, that strategies, and the views, points of views, and the real time. Actually, what is on the ground, or what is really going on the market, how these cartels are working. Rather, in every market, price is decided by a small group of commission agents. So these cartels, these information, that is a unique feature from your informatics. That is what quickly I'm able to tell you. But many more things, I think, on listening to you, my colleagues also will be able to get lots of information from this informatics. Thank you very much, sir, for designing a webinar for the benefit of our scholars and our students and our teachers, very specifically, when we are when we are really hungry for want of data and really hungry of information. Your webinar is a real blessing for us. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ravi Shankar, sir. Thank you, Ramaya, sir, for organizing this webinar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Number already reached 100. It's very encouraging.
Yes.
Very encouraging. It was worth waiting.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But at least now it is the time actually for the webinar. I would like to request the Ravi Shankar
Okay, sir.
to take over and actually conduct the webinar.
Thank you, Professor Ramaya. Dr. Chandrasekhar Rao and Professor Ramaya have given a painted a very nice picture of the university, what the plans are, and I was actually surprised to hear that you have about 1,200 MBA students who are there out of 8,000.
Yes.
I in fact thought there will be about 40 or 50. So it's very nice that you are covering so many domains, that you provide consultancy services, and lots of things are happening. So I know
5,000 students.
I did you, sir? What did you say? Now, in the before I start this IBID program, I want to profusely apologize for this change in the platform. I don't know, there was some technical issue, and I think it did cause some amount of uncertainty as far as people who were, given to understand that WebEx would be used. We had to do this in the 11th hour, and we actually came across this glitch, and we had to change the platform. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience that has been caused. And I think waiting for this, we have reached 100 participants, which is a very welcome sign. And I wish to emphasize and reiterate that I have been a regular visitor to Pondicherry University over the last several years. Only thing is, this pandemic has actually caused a situation where we are all forced to work from home. Now, this forced to work from home it has different contexts, it has different meanings. There are many faculty who say it is the only option that is available. There are many faculty who say we don't believe in online courses, what the other gentleman is saying. So anyway, under the circumstances, I am not in a position to say that I came into Rangapillai library, and we are sitting at different occasions. And I'm happy to be invited for this program today because Shibu initiated this, and I wish to thank Shibu for having contacted us and told us well in advance that we intend to have a program. And I think it was about a month ago when he planned this, and it was well organized, and I'm very happy to note that there are a lot of faculty members also who are present. I also wish to all the students who have come. You are the backbone of the user community here for this IBID database. This IBID database is, well, basically, I will show you some points that I put onto some PowerPoint slides, and I will ask you a few questions. We could have a actual discussion maybe 10 minutes before the close of the program at around 4:15 or 4:20. Now, what I intend to do is, I will oscillate between a PowerPoint presentation and online, because I believe a picture is worth 1,000 words. So if you actually see the demo online, you will get to know how to use it. The most important thing here is I understand that Pondicherry University has got the link to use the resource from out of campus, which is basically a remote access solution. Now I will also share with you the username and password. You can just take your mobile phones and just click that this thing, which will give you the username and password. So I'll start with this PowerPoint presentation. I will share the screen. Please tell me if there are any issues that you're coming across while I'm doing this. We'll try to rectify it before jumping to the next slide and things like that. So I will share with you here.
Ravishankar, sorry to interrupt. I request all the participants to kindly mute your audio. There is one participant username is Realme 5 Pro. Could you please mute your mic, please? Thank you.
Shall we continue?
Thank you. I think that is only echoing.
Yeah, it was disturbing.
Okay.
Thank you. Please continue.
Okay. So now I'm sharing the screen. You can see the screen, right? So in a very short summary, thank you all for having organized this program. IBID stands not for India Business Insight Database. Primarily, it is a desk reference tool. It is a desk reference tool. Number one, please note that it pertains only to the Indian industry. Now, this does not mean that when we have joint ventures which are happening with foreign companies, they're covered, but it doesn't look at the global scenario. It looks only at the Indian scenario, number one. Number two, there are no research papers in this database that is available with JGate. Now, in this, you have access to newspaper reports, magazines, trade magazines, and so on. Now, the database was actually conceived way back in 1993, and it has been quite widely used across the MBA schools. And the 1993 to now, and you must be wondering, how many newspapers does it cover? Basically, how many sources does it cover? How do we figure this out? Now, I will log in here. Please take a picture of this. Can you just take a screenshot? Just take a click of this thing. Your username is Pondi C user. It is case sensitive. Please keep this in mind. Pondi C user and Pondi C user without a space. This string of digits. So IP access is within the university. Now, what does this mean? You just have to type India Business Insight Database this URL. You will not be prompted for a username and a password. Now, out of campus, you will have to type this URL and also key in this username and password to get access to this database. Now, your valid up 30th June. So roughly you have about 5 months of usage. So those of you who are working on some projects and all that, maybe this would be a right time to start looking at the project in depth. Now I will go to this slide and I will, okay, what does it cover? First of all, what is IBID? Comprehensive online research tool. I will try to see if I can go full screen. Yes, because this was giving a bit of a problem. It's a comprehensive online research tool on Indian business and industry. Okay, just like I said, don't expect to find what Pfizer is doing in the US or elsewhere in the world. So now it is captured from 300 authentic sources. Now, when I use the word authentic sources, I'm trying to imply that the sources are keenly sought after newspapers, keenly sought after trade and industry magazines. It is not something that comes today and which is not accurate. So it is very authentic information, and the ID includes So many things are there, like Dr. Chandrasekhar Rao was talking about acquisitions and mergers and so on, diversification, all these things are there, production statistics, company strategy, policies, joint ventures between Indian and foreign companies. See, a little while ago I had mentioned that joint ventures between Indian and foreign companies are covered in IBID, but we don't give any reference to a foreign company which is doing its business transactions out of India. Anybody who's associated within India is covered here. Okay. So what does it offer? You have access from 1993. Okay. Two is the number of articles that are summarized is approximately 1.7 million. It is updated. It's a very dynamic figure in the sense that today you will see 1.7 million. 1 week down the line, you will find this moving up to 1.8 or 1.9 also. So that means it's continuously indexed. Every year, there are about 80,000 articles that are summarized. This also will change in time. We cover 350 sources. That means newspapers, magazines across the country. If you want a list of all the sources that are covered, please let me know at the end of the session. And I think this thing is available in Excel format. We can give you. So about 100,000 plus companies are covered. These companies are all, it could include anything. It could include the IT sector. It could include the automotive sector, manufacturing, plastics, anything. Then the products covered are about 12,000. Products means what? You'll have to get to know a little bit about this, which is covered in the next slide. Business concepts also, I will show you what it means. And the industry categories also will be shown in the next slide. Updated daily. Okay. So now I will go here. Okay. What are the industry categories that we cover? Market share, imports, privatization, etc. These are all the things that we cover. Now, don't worry about where did you get this list. This list is available on the site. I will show it to you. Business terms, consumer market, corporate strategy, promotion, advertising, all these are also available. Now, this is the login page. From here, from this slide onwards, I will go to the actual website and show it to you. Now, can you see here? Let me minimize this. Just give me a minute. Just acknowledge if you can see the screen. You can see the screen, I hope. Now here in the login page, I will type Pondisi user, and in the password, I will put Pondisi user, and there's a string of digits. Please don't give a space. That space should not be there. It is 201 333 2640. Case sensitive, please keep it in mind. Now here, login. Okay. Once you log in, see, there is something called trending industry news, trending company news. I'll talk to you about this in a minute after this page opens. Can you see here now? Pondicherry University is available here. That means this is your username and password. So therefore, authentication has happened. Now here, this is the basic search page. Now, whenever you have time, you can read about all this. This admin is not relevant for you. You can download this help file and read it. And once you finish your session, you can always log out from here. Now, this trending industry news and trending company news shows you what it basically does is it does this.
Sir, your screen not visible, sir. Yes.
Now?
Now it's okay. Now it's okay.
So it's visible now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருங்க. கிருஷ்ணா.
Sir, it's visible, huh?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
It's visible.
Yes.
So
your PPT is visible now.
It is visible, no? I wanted to define what this trending company news and what this trending industry news is. Every day in the morning at 9:30, the 6 most important points or whatever is related to a company, those things are reflected in this trending company news. Likewise, every day in the morning at 9:30 in the morning, we bring you the six most important snippets in industry news. Now, how do you do this? Now, I will stop the share and I will. I think somebody has to mute.
Sushmita, could you please mute your audio?
Please mute your audio, Sushmita, please.
It was disturbing for some time.
Sushmita? Sushmita?
I request the admin, please, you monitor that students, then you please, if you have the control, please mute it.
Sir, yeah, you must be having the option to mute all. Can you please do that?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
One minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Now clear, sir.
I'll mute all, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the 6 most important points that are there with respect to industry and with respect to company news are available here. Now, without the username and password, you will not be able to access any of this. You need to have the Pondicherry user and Pondicherry user password fed in, and only then it will come. Now, see, if you notice, it keeps scrolling. See, it keeps scrolling. Can you see there are 6 buttons here? The second button is highlighted. That means it is the second snippet. Likewise, third snippet. If you want it to remain stationary, you can keep it stationary, or you can click on it to see what is this this article on slower consolidation to constrain India's fiscal strength over something. So these are all the 6 snippets that are there, for which you require an authentic login and password. So don't worry about this. You can always see it later. Now let us get down to the basic roadmap about how to use this product. Now this is basic search page. Default is basic search. Now I did a search. I tried it yesterday or day before yesterday and said, let me see. I was interested in some tires. So then I said, let me type tires here. So this is what it came up with. There is a built-in thesaurus. It is asking you, what are you interested in? Tires for 2-wheelers? Are you very particular, or are you interested in radial tires, or interested in anything else that are there? I was interested in tires for cars. So if I select this, now can you see it's been put in quotes? That means it will search for these 3 words. This is actually a phrase. It is not a single word like tire. when it becomes a phrase, tires for cars means it will search for an exact match. Now, if I click here, I'll come to advanced search a little later. Now, can you see here? It has found some number. Let me tell you exactly. 274 are there. What 274? What 274? Not articles, abstracts of articles. Be very clear about this. Abstracts of articles. Now, when I say abstracts, we have a very professional set of abstractors and indexers who pick the most relevant points. Now, somebody here who's in the audience at Pondicherry will say, what if I need to have the full text of this paper? The only way you can get the full text of the paper is to find the source from where it has come. This has come from Business Standard, 21st May. Do you think Rangapillai Library will be having this? If you don't have it, you will have to figure out. Can you look for this article online? Maybe yes. It may be available freely also. I don't know. Anyway, now let us do one thing. If you start looking at this, business terms, corporate strategy is hyperlinked. See, anything in blue is hyperlinked basically. So what does this mean? That means if you're looking for tires for cars and the corporate strategy, you can click on corporate strategy and it'll take you to all articles on corporate strategy. I will show you how this actually works. Now, if you feel this first, let us look a little more in detail here. I'll click this. I'll click something at random. Now, if you look at this, sometimes you will see show more or show less also. And sometimes you may see a PDF icon here. The PDF icon says, in case there is an Excel sheet or a graph or a PDF component, then you can click on this button here and it will show you all articles with images. Let us do one search just for the sake of looking at this. If I do a search for this, that means there are no results that match this query. That means with the images. So I will go back. We'll come to this. Now I'll click here some article. Now this is from a source called Auto Components India. Can you see there's a show more here? This is what I wanted to show you. Luckily I found it. Now if you click on this, it will give you another 2 or 3 more sentences, but not the complete article. Please note, it will not be a complete article. It is the summary. It is basically the abstract. Now, in this, if you look here, I should come down. Can you see these icons here? Now, supposing I want to mail this to Professor Ramaya, I can click here and then put Dr. Ramaya, his email, and then send it out to send it across to him for his reference. Let's assume that he is a guide or something. So he can have a look at it and say it is worthwhile, it is not worthwhile. I can download this abstract by clicking on this. I can print the abstract if I want, clicking on this icon. So that is what it does. So now if you look here, on the right hand side, you see something called filters, or it's also called facets. Now in these facets here, if you're looking for tires, somebody can say, I want to look at capacity planning. Okay. Did you notice this pop-up box came here, apply filters? Then if you say that I'm looking for radial tires, there are 43 articles. I can select this also. Okay. Again, this pop-up box has come. If you come down here, are you specific about any particular newspaper? I am particular about Economic Times. Select this. Okay. Then this pop-up box has come. So you can apply these filters to make a slightly more precise search about what you're looking for. That is what it does. Okay. So this is the basic search part which I have shown you. And what it does here is, it will take, I also am interested in Apollo tires. Okay. So you select this, it has come. Now you can select as many as you want. There is no restriction on the number of boxes that you can click. It'll pick up Bridgestone, it'll pick up Apollo, it'll pick up C8 if you want, whatever you want, or you can limit it to only one. Now, there is something called the time, there's a time window. If you're interested in the last 7 days, if you're interested in the last 30 days, current year, all years means right from 1993 onwards. Custom, you can always design your own year range that you want. So this is how you actually use these snippets. Now somebody can say here, I'm only interested in I'm only interested in Apollo tires, and I'm not particular about capacity. I just want to know what Apollo tires is up to. If I remove all these, I've removed all this. Now what you should do is, below Apollo tires, you will find that there is this apply filters. None of these are ticked here, so it doesn't matter. But you're working in this segment. So if you click on this, whatever you find here is related only to Apollo tires. Now this article is important to me. It says that there is a tire that has been brought out which will give high mileage. You can click on this. If you click on this, here is the summary, and these 3 icons will come for each and every article: download, email, and print. And there is no more here. So show more is not there. So this is how you do this basic search. Now, there are two very simple things about this database. Number one, it can be used from where that you want, using the username and password or using your remote access. So that is number one. Number two is, there are only 2 things that are there. Now, the 2 things that are there are this page that I showed you, which is the basic search page, and there is the advanced search page. That's all there is to it. There is nothing more that you need to really look at. Now, before I go to this one search page, if you're looking at the total number of, can you see this at the bottom? There is something called statistics. If you click on statistics, see, I showed you 1.7 million. So I think some 2 days back, no, I think this is right. 1,768,714 articles summarized. This will keep changing. Now, please don't misinterpret this thing. Ravi Shankar said it is blue, so it will be hyperlinked. No, this by clicking here, it will not. Nothing is going to happen. Article summarized. I said sources covered are 350, but it's actually 319. Companies, I said 100,000. It is 103,000. Products is 7,288. I think I put it at 8,000 or 10,000. And concepts and industry categories, period of coverage 1993. Now, don't worry about this. I would recommend that you download this help file. There is a help file here. Can you see here? This is a PDF file. Now, when you click on this PDF file, I need to show you the images also. So this is I think it's about 8 or 10 pages. 13 pages. You can read through it. And if you have any doubts, this would in all probability answer your doubts. But if you still have any doubts, you can always write to one of us and we'll answer the query that you have. So I'll close this. You can download it and put it on your desktop. Now, I just wanted to show you I'm just doing a search here now. It's a random search on tires. Now, why this fetish about tires? It's because I'm trying to find which are the best tires that are available at affordable price. That's why I started looking at tires. Now, if I click here, I will select. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can pick up images and show you. Okay, I have some. Can you see here? Tables and charts. Now there is a PDF icon here. If you click on this, it will probably give you some more additional information on that particular article, which has been put onto the website because it is relevant to that article. Let us see what it has. I'm just trying to show you. If you see an Excel icon, that means there is an Excel, there's a tabular graph. Can you see here? Quarterly results, year-on-year comparison. Some student or some faculty member may be interested in this. So what was the revenue from January to March 2019? I think profit before tax, or I don't know, I think you will know better. So these are the things that, this is how you will actually use the these icons. So I'll close this. Oh, screen sharing is stopped, is it? I think I closed the window. I'll have to reopen it. PondDC user, PondDC user. 201 333 2640. So is this clear about how, when there is a graph or a PDF, this thing, it will come up and you will find it at the bottom. You'll have to tick this to show to get you there. Now I have to share the screen. 1 second. It's visible now, right? Because it says screen sharing is there. So now you understood how to use this basic search. You understood what is this trending industry news and trending company news. You also know how to look for the statistics, which is something that you don't use on a day-to-day basis. Just to know if it has gone up or how is it going. This browser compatibility just tells you what are the browsers that you can use. You can use Internet Explorer. I think Internet Explorer has I think it has stopped now. You can use Mozilla. You can use Google Chrome also. So this is something that, and you can contact us for any doubts that you may have by clicking here, or we can form this group that you want. Okay, now, so what did I tell you? I said the most important thing to notice is there is a basic search and there is an advanced search. Now, where is the advanced search? It is here. So if I click here, now here also what happens is it starts combining. Now select industries. What is an industry? People can say you showed us an industry about tires. You wanted to look for tires, but it's not the tire industry. It's actually the rubber industry. So if you click here, these are all the, we are giving you 44 industry segments. Can you see here? Showing 20 to 44. These are all the industry segments that are there. Advertising, marketing, research, agriculture, consultancy, defense, aerospace, electrical industry, etc. Now I'll just run through this before we start working on this advanced search, okay? So supposing somebody says, I'm interested in consumer goods. Now, same thing like in the basic search, if you type consumer and click on filter, it will pick up consumer goods, okay? I can select this, I can add it to my search, okay? Now it is sitting here. Can you see? Suddenly, if you change your mind and say, I don't want this, you can click on this into button and you can remove it from here. Select companies, okay? Now, which company, consumer goods, let us take, what do I take? LG or Samsung. Let us see if it will pick up. You can go to S here and pick it up from there. Samsung Asset, Samsung Corporation, Samsung. Somebody can say, I'm interested in Samsung. See, the most important thing for you is when you're looking at Korean goods. Sorry, I'm saying Korean here. When you're looking for consumer goods, do not attempt to try and look for electromechanics. That will be a wrong combination. Instead, I would look at Samsung Electronics India software operations also is not the right thing. Samsung Electronics Company Limited. I'll pick this. Add to search. It is very important here because otherwise it will say no results found. Business terms. What are the business terms that are available? Let us see. I'll take some. So if you want to view all of them here, you can just come down here, drag this bar. Let's take market share. Add to search. Okay, market share is also done. Select products. What products are we looking at? Product should be something with electronics or I'll take air purifiers, air conditioners. Do I see air gun, air conditioners, D, air cleaning systems? Okay. I don't know if my selection is correct. Put it here. So I've done it here now. Now, if you want to remove anything, you just click on this into button and it will go away. Now, if this search is constructed well, and if you click on search now, see, this is what will happen. There are no results that match your query. Now, on the other hand, see what I did in my search. I was interested in, let me just read it out to you. I was interested in Apollo tires, its capacity and capacity with respect to radial tires. How did I do this? Using advanced search, you need, first you write it down on a sheet of paper. Then you start working on it. Now, if I click on select industries, please note that you can't give tires. So if I give tires here and give a filter, it's showing 0. So what tires is not the industry, it is rather rubber. It is the rubber industry broadly. See, tires is a smaller, it is a smaller facet. Rubber industry, if I give rubber and click on filter, it has picked up rubber industry. Done. So I'll add it to search. Now I was particular about Apollo tires. So I come here and type APOLLO. Let us see. Apollo tires, okay, it is here and click on filter. It is available. Select. Add to search. Business terms. What was I interested in? I was interested in capacity planning. So I can type capacity here and see. Or you can give production planning also if you want. Capacity. And if I click on filter, capacity is there. You can, if you wish to use production, you could also try putting that in. Add to search, capacity there. Select products. I was interested in radial tires. Radial tires. Filter. Oh, I think it is tires here. I was interested in tires with the radial tires. Okay, now add to search. Now, This is generally a well-constructed search as compared to the earlier one that I did. See, there was no binding between these things in the earlier one. It was wrongly selected. Now, if I click search here, so it has picked up some number of articles here. Okay. Now, rubber industry, Apollo tires, whatever I have selected, capacity planning, and the product tires is there. Now, if you say that I'm interested only in business line, I can select business line. I'm interested only in financial express, I can select this. Then if I click on apply filters, that list will become only 20 out of the total number. So you can look at these things, and then the disadvantage here is, the main disadvantage in using IBID is you can email, but you can't save. Saving is not possible. See, many B schools and MBA institutes have said there should be some way in which you can save. So that apparently we don't have it now. It is a wish list. I hope it will get, they will incorporate this. Now, what is the basic idea, Ravi Shankar, in using IBID? You know what the basic advantage is? It pertains only to Indian industry. If you say, no, I want to have foreign companies also, this is not the place to go to. If you're interested only in the Indian production marketing scenario, reasonably good database to use. Okay, understood. The other thing is, you have got 350 sources. Now you're telling me that you can, if you look at this article here, you say that this is only an abstract. Yes, it is an abstract only. Now, if you need to get the full text, you will have to go to business line of 8th April 2017, and on page 3 you will find it. Okay, but I need to have access to that. So that is also what to say. I would not call it a disadvantage, but you may want to actually read the entire this thing. So you will have to access the full text of the paper. Then the main advantage which people have acknowledged, the main advantage is, are you telling me that the search that you're doing is going across, it's simultaneously going across 350 sources? The answer is yes. So that is the main, it is like, one single keyword that you give is being shared across, is being searched across multiple industry sources. So that is the primary advantage. I think that's about it. There is nothing more to show you here. Help file, please download. Admin not required for you. This also, if you have the time, you can look at it. And if you're interested in Excel graphs or PDF, this thing, please click on this and you will have those articles only available. So results are arranged, what do you call it? What chronological order is it? That means the most recent one first and the oldest is at the last this thing. So that is the methodology here. So irrespective of full text or not full text, you can use it from anywhere you want with this username and password. So we have reached 4:18 now. So there is 10 minutes left in which we can have a question and answer session. Is this clear? Anything that you found? There's no rocket science involved. You just have to. The important thing is when you're using advanced search, don't use tire industry. It is rubber industry. So if you're by the way, in basic search, I search for tire, which is a product. Now you want to search for a company, for example, Cipla. You type Cipla. Okay. Now sir, here it is showing Cipla. Yeah. Sir? Yes.
Sir, a basic search, I am simultaneously using the system. Basic search is okay, sir. I am comfortable. But in the case of advanced search,
yes.
For example, that select industries, I have selected banking, financial and insurance services.
Okay.
If we go to the companies, I am not able to find that leading Indian companies under the heading banking, financial services.
For example, if you
in the case of banking, I am not able to find the State Bank of India or some other industries.
One second. Very, very interesting. Wait. That means there. I really want to check this. Now this.
Go to the select industry. I'm selecting banking.
Let us do it.
Okay.
Okay. Advanced search. You went to industries. Banking, is it?
Yeah, banking, financial, and service industries.
I will do one thing. I'll just type banking. Fine.
Okay.
And it should pick up this thing. Okay. Banking, financial, industrial, services. Okay. Done.
Third one, sir. It is available in the third one. Third tab. It is available, sir. Okay.
I've got it here. So I'll add it to the search, right? It is there.
Okay.
So
okay,
industry I've selected. Now company you are saying State Bank of India, is it?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. Let us see. STATE. State Bank of Hyderabad, State Bank of India, Canada. Sir, it is here.
Okay. Okay.
State Bank of India.
Wait, sir. Wait, sir. I also try State Bank.
You can give State Bank or.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
One that's
yes,
it.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Add it to search. Okay, done.
Okay.
Now business terms.
Here, sir, business terms, is it possible to get the latest published annual reports here, sir? Annual reports?
I doubt it.
Published. I think normally it is published through the newspaper.
Yes. Annual. 1 minute. Let me see. Is it known by any other name, sir? Annual report, is it called something else?
Annual, right, sir. You put it profit and loss account or balance sheet like that. Balance sheet. Or auditor's report. Or director's report.
I'll add 2, 3 more. Wait. Balance sheet. Let us see here. We try to pick. Bankruptcy is there. See. Annual report should be in A. Acquisitions. Annual report is not there.
Yes, sir. Balance sheet also not available.
Balance sheet is there.
Yes, sir. Auditor's report, sir?
There are 74 business terms here. Let us quickly look and see if there is something that is at least close to what you are expecting. Exit policy, exports, duties, corporate borrowing, debts, consortiums, financial, technical, collaboration, foreign operations, government policy, health, safety, imports, industrial, investments, marketing, product rankings, ratings.
Normally, sir.
Yes, sir. You're right.
The students to get some data related to the annual report and all.
You're right. It does not show.
Yes, sir.
It does not show. It is not showing even. Sir. What is the other word you used, sir? You said
balance sheet, profit loss account, auditor's report, anything. Auditor's report.
None of them are there, no?
Yes.
One second.
Okay.
Can't put it here.
I searched, sir. Already I tried.
You tried, huh?
Yes, sir.
So now, in banking, if you look at the search, you will see it is incomplete because we have found banking, financial, insurance services. We found State Bank of India.
Yes, sir.
But if you attempt to do this search, you can do it. See now, I am attempting to do this search, which will show up. And can you see 5,640?
Yes, sir.
5,640. Now,
yes, sir. SBI's asset quality remain healthy. SBI starts forensic audit and SRI financials. Yes, 5640.
Yes, that is too high. It is too high a number because you are going to waste a lot of time.
Okay.
So now I am just trying to see if I can product services, corporate borrowing, stocks, securities, interest rates, sales, consortiums, show more. See, what I wanted to do is, I wanted to show you a certain, instead of 5,640, where you say, how much, I don't have time to look at 5,640. I wanted to show you 56, say.
Okay. Okay.
In which you say, 45 were really useful to me. Sir, can we use any of these? No. These are all not relevant, no?
Yes, sir. Sir, non-performing assets. I want to select some data related to non-performing NPA. Put it, sir, in that third option. Is it possible related to NPA?
That is what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah. Sir, another one, sir, here, as you already clearly mentioned about abstracts, is there any possibility to get the articles quickly? Otherwise, we have to go to the Business Standard or some other newspaper and search with the page and all. Sometimes, if we are not subscribing, it is difficult.
I know. See, you are not subscribing, number one. Very good question. The answer to this is, I don't think most of the newspapers give their e-version on a free basis also. Maybe one or two only.
Oh, few only offering, not all the newspapers, sir.
Not all of them, no. They don't give. I think there may be only a small handful of them that may give you free access. So the thing is, this could become a disadvantage when you wanted the full text, which I pointed out also at the beginning.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, you clearly.
You may find it to be a deterrent when you can't access the full text either from going to the library or where can you go and pull it out? It's not easy.
But one option is available, sir. Just I select that, put it in the Google search engine. From that, I could able to find some of the articles.
I see.
So here the version is available from the topic I have taken, copied and put in the Google search. From the Google search, not all, some articles I can able to get full articles.
From plain Google, is it? Plain Google.
Yes, plain Google. Plain Google search. Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Please, others also waiting for questions, please.
No, because I am not able to get your annual reports or any of the other terms that you have called. They're not available.
Yes, sir.
If you, as you can see here, I tried both ways. So first way was to do it by clicking and then adding. Then I said, let us do it through the other way and then try to filter here.
I also explored more. I also tried, sir. Then finally I failed. That's why I requested you to give that way. Okay, no problem, sir. I will try. Otherwise, later, through our librarian, Professor Ramaya, sir, you please inform us, please.
Yeah, actually, we'll do one thing. I understood your question now.
Okay.
As regarding the full text is concerned, there is not many avenues left to pull out the full text.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
After you read that abstract, you may find it necessary to go through the full article.
Yes, sir.
You can't get it unless you go online and you have to pay, or I don't know how that model is working.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So anything else? I will put this up and see if.
Thank you, sir. And that your explanation are all very good, sir. Thank you, sir. Easily we can able to grasp it. Thank you, sir. But in the university, I am now in the university. That there is no need to put the username and password. Automatically it joins. Automatically it goes, sir. The university networks, it goes automatically.
It goes automatically just by typing this URL.
Yes, sir.
India Business Inside. I showed you that slide. No, if you take a picture of that, that is the only thing that is required. Automatically, you are authenticated.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
use IP authentication.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Sorry, I couldn't help you on this. Any other questions that you may have? Anybody else, please? Professor Ramaya?
Sir, if possible, sir, I am again Kodlemuthu, sir. Sir, instead of abstracts, some figures, some tables, some pictures related to that particular news, is it possible to access, sir? Because that there's some pictures, figures, and news and all sometimes very valuable for us.
Just like I showed you. Now, if I see here, if I select this and give, I'll just give banking, okay? Just a random search like banking for banking services. I'm just selecting something, and I have ticked this box here for you because you say some tables or some graphs or something is very essential. So now if I do this search here, you will find, you see all these articles here, these 32 articles here, all of them will have something. For example, this one has got a PDF. The next one, this one has got again one PDF. This quarterly results.
Yes, sir. Sir, that quarterly result, please, sir. Let's open that. Sir, please open the quarterly report. I think
I was also thinking, sir, can we use this as an alternative search term to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please open that, sir. Please open that PDF.
It's here. Can you see it? Can you see it, sir? Is it visible?
Visible, very much visible. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's okay. Yeah, because instead of reading only the abstracts, along with that, these kind of images add some that interest to the students about that news. That's
absolutely it does. But one thing, sir, you know, unless the newspaper gives the PDF or the graph or something, no, it is not added. Supposing this, for example, this article, these people also have some PDF attached. Now I'll just take something at random. I'm just thinking.
Okay, see, sir.
This article is from Capital Markets. Okay, what do they have? They have this. They have this PDF here. Now, this if I open this and the one that we saw earlier, which is the one that we saw earlier, I think it is this quarterly results. This is from Capital Markets.
Capital Market.
All these are from Capital Markets. I want to find some other source. For example, all these are Capital Markets. Next page, Paklam. 1 minute. Now I'll take Business Today also and apply filter. I'm just thinking, is there
one? Yes. This
is Business Today.
Yes, sir.
Business Today, lo paranga. There is a table and charts.
Oh, great. Yes.
Okay,
sir,
now
yes,
if I click on this tables and charts, it will something. I don't know what you call it. Kapil.
One image they have given.
One image they've taken and put it. This is from Business Top 30 CEOs.
Yes, sir.
Like this, you will find some Excel sheet also. So
okay.
Students may have to infer and then come to some decision and say that based on interpolation, extrapolation, whatever it is, we are in a position to draw a conclusion saying that profit and loss will be higher, lower, whatever.
Okay. Sir, is there any filter available in the search, in your search, advanced search option to get the data in the Excel form, sir? No. Okay. Okay, sir.
You are saying you would like to have it in Excel form, illa, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody has any questions? I think you just have to play around. Only thing is in this advanced search, you have to be a little careful about the selection of terms.
Sir, some kind of according to me, some kind of training. Hello, sir, I'm audible?
Yes, yes.
I'm audible.
Very, very, very much.
Some kind of some virtual training, if possible, some hands-on. If possible, future through our librarian, Professor Library Ramaya sir, please arrange for our MBA students. And we also do that, sir. But from your side, we are also now learning.
No, you want an online this thing? You wanted to have an online program or
online hands-on.
Hands-on,
Yes.
That means they will sit in a lab or they will sit with their desktop or something in
desktop. In their own desktop or laptop, they will sit.
From their houses, is it? Surely we'll
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We can do.
Okay.
If you plan this session, bring all the MBA students together.
Okay.
Bring them together and we'll fix some time and then we can do this. They will have, see, from my limited knowledge does not allow me to think too broadly on the management concepts. Let them come up with these things.
Okay,
and we'll give them a hands-on.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Surely.
Thank you.
Kindly coordinate so that we can have a...
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir.
Yeah, definitely we will work on it, on this hands-on training. Yes.
Mr. Ravishankar, there was some question in the chat box.
In the chat box, okay.
So if you come down to the chat box, the question I can read you.
1 second, I'm opening.
Yeah.
Is it Shivakumar?
No, you can come down last.
Well, a lot of questions are there.
Yeah, please.
Then the question related to ecosystem, I think.
Unable, from Pankaj, unable to get search results related to startup ecosystem. Is there any mechanism to get info related to startups? Startups you wanted to have. What is the definition of an ecosystem? So I'll do a search.
Environment friendly, sir.
Our ecosystem is the issues around this startup environment around developing.
Yes, sir.
The environment doesn't mean that ecology type
not
of
the
thing.
ecology type.
What are the, see, if suppose industries are around, then there may be possibility of encouraging. Say, suppose public sector enterprise.
Okay.
Every public sector enterprise is given a duty to do some ancillarization.
Right.
And their executives who are senior executives who are retiring or they are taking VRS and all that, they're given some incentive to buy the entire captive product.
I see.
Whatever, they may not be in cash,
okay.
But you make out this shaft or the whole thing, you make out 1,000 copies, 1,000 units per day, the main unit will buy.
Okay,
that is indirectly promotes market, assured market. Like that, the linkages for any startup activity, if the main company, suppose TCS is doing the BSNL billing,
okay.
And this BSNL billing they don't do in the main main development, main programming. They will give this to 5 or 6 startups. Mostly their own executives who are on the senior level who are retiring or something. They will open small startup units in incubation centers or somewhere in the campuses, IIT or somewhere.
That means it is outsourced.
Outsourced. But outsourced to provide them a stability of the captive market.
Right.
So they need not search for a market. They will concentrate only on the product.
Yes.
Product development, ultimately that is taken up. If that linkages are what our students are also looking at. We have in the campus, we have now in the final stage of making a big startup center. Our Dr. Charupati is looking after that. And we are now looking for the industries, bigger industries which can give hand holding for our young boys.
Okay.
research scholars, our university is known for science and development, science and technology research. And a lot of pharma products our students are able to develop, and a lot of green energy products they are able to design. But before making a startup unit, who will buy? Because
Yes.
I cannot go on spending my time on searching for market.
Right, right.
If that way somebody finances, somebody looks after marketing, bigger support system. Now CII is coming forward for our university. We have got into MOU that they are providing the ecosystem. They say you give a presentation about your product under Atal startup, that type of thing, and they take up the whole remaining background work.
I see. I see.
That is the ultimate research scholar, the student and the teacher will be concentrating only on developing the product. That is what we are looking at ecosystem, which will activates the entire the startup activity or incubation activity in the campuses or the entire innovation cells, all the places.
What I can do is I can work on this and see what will come up, because I wanted to use some Boolean methods and see if I can pull up anything which is related to what Pankaj has in mind. Because he was talking about this ecosystem.
Okay, sir.
I was also trying to look at basic startup this thing, and I found it has some things, but then they may not be relevant to what Pankaj has in mind.
Okay, sir. Okay.
But I can do it and try it out.
Okay.
And revert back.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Go ahead, sir. Thank you.
That's what I was thinking. I think his point is here only. Take it and try it out. Any data from government agencies like CBI? What is ED? CBI is
Enforcement Director.
Central Bureau of Investigation. So ED is Enforcement Directorate, is it? Yeah, you can probably give right here. Now, this is the Enforcement Directorate here, okay? So I've selected this and I'm going to do a search. No results in Enforcement Directorate. Oh.
I think it is returning the searches.
No. It is, in addition to spelling mistake, be careful about spelling. I have ticked on this articles with image. That is why it didn't, even though the term is there, the phrase is there. This is what I can give you on Enforcement Directorate. So the number of articles are 631. You can choose just plain Enforcement Directorate and Government of India, and anything else you want, any of these things, Supreme Court or anything like that. If you say not required, then if you say anything here required, you can do it. Otherwise, just go here. And whereas the last tick that I made, Enforcement Directorate, I can click on this, Government of India and Enforcement Directorate. This is what I can give you, 476. ED attaches 452 crore worth start. These are the. This is how you will do it for Enforcement Directorate. Likewise, CBI also, you can give Central Bureau of Investigation. It's available. Many people have forgotten to decheck this box. Please remember, if you are very particular about graphs and all that, you select this. Otherwise, deselect it. Now, if I do this, it can for all you know, it may say no results found. See, it means there is nothing at all with the graphs and all that. So remember to remove this and then carry out the search. Yes, sir. Any other things that I can?
Mr. Ravishankar,
Yeah.
is there any way to create an individual profile? Should we create, or we can
No,
directly
we can't
share?
create profiles here.
Okay.
Profile.
So if a student wants to, say, for example, refer anything, we have to use that mail button, right? Share button.
Yes, you are. If you want to make a lot of notes and all that, you will have to push it to your mail.
Okay.
It is not like JGate where you can create a profile.
Okay.
Feature is not there. So searching is a problem. And saving searches is an issue.
Okay.
I must really try this and see State Bank of India and see if I can use this one and even that Enforcement Directorate Government of India. I think that we can make some progress. But why why quarterly results and or annual reports are not there is I don't know.
Yes, sir. Only abstracts only available.
Other இருக்குது sir abstracts. At least annual reports you should have at least the abstract. Don't know why.
Sometime the mode of search may be wrong, sir. This keyword may be wrong. That is why I'm asking.
So keyword where it is important is in the advanced search. It is very important. I showed you two examples, no?
Yes.
First one was Samsung and some consumer goods. Now see, I'm trying here annual report. So I got so many. Okay. Now I will do one thing. I will put
No, sir. Only news only available, sir.
ಇದು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ you will not get research. See here. See, State Bank of India. I used, you know what this AND is here. I use the Boolean operator AND.
Okay.
It will search for State Bank of India as well as annual report. So here it will combine it. But the thing is it in the direction that you are actually looking at is what is important here?
Yeah.
Sir, I'll do this for you and see what I can pull out.
Thank you, sir. No problem. Thank you.
See, this is the importance of putting this code so that bank does not come at one place and annual, all these words should lie side by side. Aditya, I put it. Let us see. 14 results. On Pandit, I'll tell you, sir. I'll just check. I need to.
Okay, sir. No problem. Okay.
Why Yes Bank is coming, I don't know. Okay, if there are any more questions, I can take it up. Otherwise, it must be time for people to. Any other doubts? Chat.
Maybe anyhow your today's session has opened new vista for our young students. I think some I have seen first years also there. They started looking for. They have to make reading.
More number of first years are available, sir.
Yes. So they have to make a good reading because these abstracts and all that unless they read on their own and they cannot make opinion, because the informatics is not opinion maker. It is only just providing all points of view, and
Yes, sir.
that naturally
Okay.
that will be a type of homework that they have to do. That is what I feel.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It is like saying, I have seen a wonderful abstract, but I am not able to reach the full
Okay,
text.
sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
That is the issue.
Yeah. Stretch it. Yeah, I will close it, sir. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Hi, Mr. Ravishankar. Is there any more questions for you here, or shall we wind it up for today?
We will wind it up. We'll plan on this hands-on session.
Yeah.
You could think of some date, and it could.
Yeah, that is good idea, because now
Yes.
slowly campus also likely to open shortly, maybe by March or so.
We'll do that, sir. Sure.
Yes.
I think it will be more meaningful also.
So workshop,
Yeah.
workshop.
The workshop.
Yeah. We will do that, sir, definitely. And we are all grateful for you, Mr. Ravishankar, for your wonderful presentation and everything, including the search tips and all this advanced search, everything in a very detail. I would like to request Dr. M. Bhaskar to propose a vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shibu. I, on behalf of Pondicherry University Central Library and on my own behalf, extend a very hot vote of thanks to Speaker Mr. B.S. Ravishankar, Training Consultant, Informatics Publishing Limited, for explaining the importance of India Business Insight to the management community and how to utilize IBI. A big thank to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Gurmeet Singh, for his guidance and support extended towards the conduct of this webinar series. I must mention my deepest sense of appreciation for Professor Rajiv Jain, Director Culture and Cultural Relations, Pondicherry University. He readily accepted our invitation to this program and said he will be with us for this program today. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Professor Chandrasekhar Rao, Dean School of Management, for all the support extended towards the conduct of this webinar. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Professor C.K. Ramaya, University Librarian, Pondicherry University, for his guidance and directions in reaching out the faculty, research scholars, and the students of the university through innovative and effective events like this. I also wish to express my gratitude to all participants of this webinar for making this event a great success. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to place on record my hearty thanks to the entire library team for their help and support in making this event a grand success. I also extend my thanks to Pondicherry University Computer Center for providing necessary technical support and for sending communication to all participants. Thanking you one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhaskaran.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bhaskar. Sir, I have a small announcement to make. There is a small feedback link given on the chat box. I request all the participants to kindly fill in the feedback form.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ravishankar sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chandrasekhar. Thank you so much. Please plan this hands-on. We'll do it.
Okay, sir. Yeah, we will do that. Thank you, Chandrasekhar Rao sir, and thank you, Sutalimantu sir, and all the faculty and all the students. Thank you all for joining with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you, Rahul. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
It was because of you that we were able to manage this. Otherwise, imagine. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Rahul, please keep this Zoom link open for some more time to copy that link by the participants. Few minutes more, and then close it. Yes, thank you.
Shibu, if there is a possibility, keep a record of the video, if possible, that PPTs and all.
Yeah, it is being recorded.
Okay. Sir. Thank you.
Chandrasekhar Rao sir, we already streamed it on YouTube, and it is already recorded, and it will be uploaded on the library portal. So it will be available, for any students for future reference. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.